So at the moment, all the room has one full coat. Some of the walls they will have like I believe 3 coats, including the mist coat. And at the moment I'm just trying to find some imperfections, and I'm just going to fill them in, and then it's going to be ready for the final coat. I've done some repairs also on the ceiling. It's not a lot, but it has some scratches, so trying to get them off. So yeah, just going to start to do the skirting quickly. Hopefully by then everything is going to be dry, I mean the filler, and then I'm going to be ready for the final coat. And I have to say it's not looking bad at all, and there are not too many imperfections, except for the ceiling, but the ceiling was quite bad because of that repair. And yeah, so I'm just going to quickly do the skirting. Okay, and finally all the timber work now is done. So all the skirting is done. The door frame probably it will need another coat, but the door has 2 coats, skirting 2 coats, and that is quite finished. And of course I will have to do the ceiling, but I'm not going to rub down now the ceiling because everything is going to fall on the fresh skirting. So you might think that we are really close to the end, even if it needs another coat here, but the truth is I will have now to go on the other side, and I'm going to show you that, and restart all over again with everything. The floor, the walls, the rubbing down, all that dust. And yeah, I already put some tools around here, and I cleaned the floor and closed down the floor, reinforce it with some screws. Now there are a lot of things that I'm not showing on the video, because if not, the video is going to be way too long. I always try to keep the videos on around 20 minutes, but in this case it's a lot of work, and there are a lot of different small things to do which I didn't even film, like reinforcing the floor, putting some more nails, screws, all the screws, the old screws that I had to take out from the skirting board, and cleaning the skirting board, cleaning the floors, and so on. And yeah, putting pressure on the radiators, check the radiators, all that stuff. It's not on. And if I have to put another couple of coats on with filler or stuff like that, definitely I'm not going to film that. But here definitely it will need some more filler, rub down and filler. So anyway, at the moment I'm going to restart doing what I've done in the other room. So I will start by putting the underlay on and try to make that floor last, because we don't have enough. Strange with that floor, because inside there are two boards with joints. And what I mean, I'm going to show you. Now, each and every pack, it will have one board like that with joints, and that is for the cuts. But the problem here is I will need the board to be a little bit longer than what it is now. I will need about this much more, and I cannot use them, and that's why the floor is not enough. But what I'm going to try to do, I'm just going to use these for the first 2-3 rolls, so I can make that floor last, because it's going to take a lot of time to order it and arrive, and we don't have that much time. So yeah, I will have to use these small boards and finish the job. And with that said, let's go back to work. This is exactly what I mean. We have one board, then two boards that are jointed together. So that we cannot use, and it wasn't advertised on the box nowhere. Now the client is telling me that not even on the specification when they bought it, nothing was written like that. At the beginning I was thinking I will have to follow a certain pattern for this type of floor, but there is no plans for it, so we have a lot of losses. But I will try to make it work somehow. Alright guys, so the floor now is done. I will just need to protect it. I had a little bit of headache to these stairs. Now it's missing the angle bead. We are going to put an angle bead there and one here, just to cover the edge. And at the moment, like I was saying, I will have to protect everything and start to install the skirting. And of course, soon after that, I will have to start to rub down everything and paint. So right, let's protect. I will need to be very careful when I overlay, because this thing has about 2-3 mil, and if it's going to sit on top, now my skirting is going to be high, too high. And I've done that to all the joints, because after that the skirting is not going to sit properly. Now, many people are thinking protection is not something very important, but it actually is, and it's going to make the job look better, because you are not going to scratch anything. Skirting time. Alright, so now my first coat is done. The sanding, as you saw, is done. Now it's just the final coat, and then I will have to paint the skirting, and that should be it. We are very close to the end, and it's not looking bad at all. All right, so let's have this second coat done and see how it's going to be. Alright, so now it's fully coated. I will just have to do the skirting all around. It is looking quite well, but of course it had to give me some problems, no? Because when this house been initially painted, it seems that they didn't do the mist coat. And you get that when you don't do the mist coat. The old paint is just going to peel off, so that I will need to sort out later. It's never good to touch it. I will leave it to dry, then maybe sand it down a little bit, refill it and retouch it, repaint. But right now I want just to show you the other room, because it's finished. I finished even the other room. So let's go there and check that one out. And here we go. We have even a sofa in. Dimmable lights, and it's looking quite all right, I will say. We still need to do something about this threshold, because if we are going to install this one, is going to be, it is too thick, and the door is not going to close. So we are trying to find something thinner. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that for now. We have even the curtains on and the sofa on. I have to say, it doesn't look bad at all. You'll never say that this ceiling was cut. Looks quite well. Anyway, at the moment I'm just going to wait a little bit for the paint on that side to dry, and I will put the lights back and start to do the skirting. Meanwhile, I'm just going to take a break, and yeah, see you in a second. Time to unwrap everything. Protection off. It's quite difficult right now because it's still fresh. And I'm damaging stuff. So I have to be really careful when I'm taking this thing off. So right, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much that's it. All is done, and not quite, because these sockets are going to be changed with some USB ones. Again, that one, it will need placing, and this switch right here, which is going to be a dimmable switch, and also the corner beads that are going to be on the step, and we don't have that, so I will have to come back probably when the delivery is coming, and I'm going to install those. But meanwhile, most of the job that I had to do, it's done at the moment, and at this point I'm just going to pack and leave. And yeah, pretty much that's it. It's been a journey. I was a little bit pressed with the time because a newborn is coming, so I didn't have that much time at my disposal. Yeah, I had to be quite fast about it. So at this point, don't forget to squeeze that like button, and see you on the next one.